Right, who fancies having a little laugh with me? See if we can make Sorrow squawk, right? Oh, Daily Mail are good for a chuckle, I tell you, mush. Let alone NASA, let alone Elon Musky urine. So basically, for those of you that aren't aware, there was meant to be an imaginary rocket launch last night by he himself, the master of the Astro Masons. See, they call it astronaut for a reason. It's because in order to reach space, let alone planets that they say inhabits it, you have to enter astral travel. It's astral, okay? Astronaut. So, NASA calls off SpaceX launch over lightning risk. They love getting their lightning in there, don't they? For the fall of Lucifer. To astronauts, I've just explained that. Weather forces postponement of his story. Don't ever trust that word. Manned mission to ISS until Saturday, Saturn's Day. Okay? Even though conditions would have cleared minutes later. So they didn't have to do this. They chose to do this. Okay? Which means it's a ritual. Think of the energy harvest that took place from all of the hype and attention that this put in people and in turn put in them. Right, so we'll go through it a bit. Elon Musk is cryptid, by the way, as is NASA, and neither can be trusted. This is another spokesperson, just like all the rest that I've exposed before. Okay? SpaceX, or Ace, is the first. The Ace of Spades is the first of the fallen. So there's another Lucifer reference there. Okay? The X is the six. It's also the Seal of Saturn and the Mark of the Beast. We're forced to abort. They love that word. Abort. Their Falcon 9. 9 is a paedophilic code. Okay? It's also representing of the dragon, the feminine. Okay? And we know about the falcon, don't we? The falcon, the eagle, the vulture. It's all reptilian jurisdiction. Okay? Moving on. Rocket launches just minutes before the planned blast off because of looming. Okay, looming, fruit of the loom. This is a Garden of Eden reference, hence the tropical, which I did not have to put in there but chose to anyway. Storms near Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida. Okay. I'll just get to the main points of interest for you, ladies and gentlemen. With just 16 minutes left. So there's your 7 cycle, okay, 1 and 6, before the rocket was set to make its historic, there's that word again, launch to the International Space Station, right? Okay. 4 represents hell. 33 represents the age they murdered Christ on the cubed cross. You notice it's countdown. It's all countdown. It's all about your vibrations, brothers and sisters. Okay. So, the rockets, the design of them, phallic in nature, also for a reason. Okay, because the Freemasons, which is every single one of the astronauts that work for NASA, worship the penis. All you got to do is type it in and look it up, and you will see for yourself. I'd like to think, I'd like to know and feel that you know and feel what I tell you on this channel to be true. At least from the research. Electrically charged. This is what we did to them last night, and that this would take place. Oh, coincidence, isn't it? 9. Remember what I told you about 9 a moment ago? Yeah, okay. Represents the dragon. So they just so happen to coincidentally name the rocket Falcon 9 and the capital the Crew Dragon. Okay. You believe it? I hope not. Because all the time that you do, they can do this to you. Just like they did last night. Six plus 5 plus 2. 11, 12, 13. 13th zodiac, 13 bloodlines, the number of the devil. Okay? Before the disappointing announcement was made. So straight away, it tells you what I tell you every single time I make a file on the BBC News. They're biased, just like the papers. Disappointing is an objective word. They're saying that they're disappointed, therefore, as a reader, you should be disappointed. Maybe you didn't give a fuck. Maybe you're against it. I am. Okay? Oh, it gets so tiring. So, you got your 3 here, and May is the 5th month. 3 and 5 is paedophile code once again, my friends. 322, 322, Skull and Bone Society. The 3 pairs of 22 bases, yeah? That's what that is. It's to do with our genetics. Genesis, genetic, generate, generator, Saturn. So you may think, how does space and paedophilia go hand in hand? Forgive the pun. But it does. Because it's about the belief, okay? It's just another way of charging this belief. It's dark arctic magic, okay? Bear with me, brothers and sisters. Okay. We could see some raindrops on the windows. It's not relevant, really, is it? It's just another shout out to Lucifer as he fell, the Rain Man. Everybody's probably a bit bummed out. More sodomy reference. Didn't have to be Saturday. Could have been last night, but it was all planned. Okay. Appreciate in the vehicle. That vehicle is us. They want us to appreciate their resilience to have to live in a place that was meant for us. This is our world. They want us to believe, to think. All the time we're thinking, we're confused. All the time we believe, we're abused. All the time we do both of these, this is their world. Because we think and believe it is. Hmm. 7 for cycle, 9 for the dragon. This is the Ouroboros. Okay. X39. Flip the 9, 3 sixes. Okay. You're going to need a lot more than that, mate, to hide the fact that you're a Canaanite. X over the mouth, the seal of Saturn. I mean, they don't say a fucking word unless they're allowed to. This one turned my stomach this morning with my coffee and my croissant. I'll tell you, and I'll show you in a minute why. Has 12 different criteria. 3 Saturn, 3 Saturn, so you got your 33 there. 5 is for death. You always drop the zeros, they don't account for anything. Nine and 1, 10, plus 20, 32. Turn it round, you've got 2 threes again for 33. Can't help themselves, they've got to show you. Part of the lesser magic, part of the cosmic karma. Yes, so apologies for some of these pictures not loading up. They're not very important. There's a video that is, which is where I'm going to show you exactly what these creatures are. Just reading through quickly. See, so like here, when Musk says, if it goes wrong, it's my fault. That sounds so noble, right? Noble. Or he's not saying it to even sound noble. He's saying it because he means it. This is one part of this that isn't a lie. If it goes wrong, it is his fucking fault. It's his fault because he's the spokesman. He's the stuntman. He's the poster boy. He will get given the consequences. Nerves of steel, transhumancy. And he'll know he loves that shit, don't we? They say they're as cool as a cucumber. It's another sodomy reference. Here the Saturn on the arms, completely uncomfortable stance to be stood in, wouldn't you say? You got this social distancing they're still trying to push, even though you got a person walking past here, person next to that person, and none of them are people. I'm going to show you what they are in a minute. There's a NASA sign if you haven't seen it already. It's a devil's horn going through the ring of Saturn. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. It can also be seen as a reptilian tongue or a Canaanite ear. They'll do this a lot as well. Like you may have noticed, this is why I've stopped reading this out because they're telling you the exact same thing that I've already read out. They've done it about 3 times now because it's lesser magic. They tell you in threes, majority of the time, predominantly of the time. Okay, goes into your subconscious through your fate waves. 8 plus 7 plus 3 gives you your 18, which is 3 6s. Once again, you add them together. Pink, blue, yellow for your divine feminine, red and blue for your division. Sorry, I was just waiting for the page to load properly. I'd imagine Machine Mummy means on to me by now. So, this charming individual is the reason why we're going to end up having to jump off the grid, which is a very good thing, by the way, but live like animals, which is a very bad thing considering that these are the fucking animals, the Canaanites. Okay? Yeah, so Dr. Fauci is a Jesuit, which is like an agent for the Roman Catholics, a spy. If you look at his demeanor, his persona, this is a textbook Canaanite. Okay, you've got the flexed, bent thumbs, the zombie-like walk. Okay, it's predatory because they're wolves. You understand? And there's your ears to hear with. Okay, wolves in politicians' clothing. Well, they consider themselves wolves. I just consider them dogs because that's what they are. And they want to treat you like dog shit. Right. Stupidity, the banality. Tell you, mate. Take a look at these two. Right. So, first of all, do these look like the suits of 2020 technology? Or do they look like reject proper tires from the first episode of Star Trek? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a front. It's all false. It's all fixed. It's all fabricated. It's all a facade. You see, this shit is ritualistic, pretending to cuddle. Yeah, it's what you inhabit in the spaces. I told you how important the spaces are, don't you? Oh, that's why they called it space, because you can fill that space with whatever the fuck you imagine, or more importantly, whatever the fuck they put in your head to imagine. You understand? Dear oh dear oh dear. What are we gonna do, eh? Right. Look at the mask wearing, you know. Getting hot under the collar, are you? Cunt tonight. You see, they do get because they know that we're starting to know rather than think. 12 and 1, 13, 13 zodiac, 13 bloodlines, devil's number. It's also 4 for hell, which is exactly where they're all going. There it is. But the 4 with the other 4, you've got 44, which is for chaos, which is what all this is about. Chaos magic. That's why they want to go in every direction. Understand? They tell you. They're telling you right here that, oh, the Marvel series, same sort of costumes. Yep, that's right, because they're right from a fucking film. No more, no less. 250, 250. Drop zeros. 25 plus 25. 50. Drop zero again. 5 for death. Hmm. So he's alright. He's alright and he's alright, yeah? They're not. Last picture, they didn't have a mob. You see what I'm saying? It's all about making you think. So you're distracted by what you feel and therefore what you know. Mannequin called Starman. Starman, the dog star, Sirius star, the morning star, Satan. David Bowie, I've covered this, I've covered him, it, whatever the fuck that thing was. Okay, we're the life support system to them. Understand this. We're food, we're loosh, we're energy. We generate. They don't. They need us, we don't need them. Gas bubbles in bubbles is semen. This is another sodomy reference, okay? I think you can work it out. That's all you need. You just need to see that word, Hollywood. All you need. Got it? The Hollywood is a type of tree that black magicians used to carve their wands out of. Okay? So it says down the bottom there that the original um, astronaut suits used to be orange, which is 33. They were nicknamed pumpkin suit, which ties into Samhain, Halloween, the paganistic sacrifice of children, which is why he's holding Tifa during the crime. That's what that symbolises. You've got the bell finger and the zombie Canaanite pose once again. Learn.